Artificial intelligence is already transforming how governments operate, making processes faster and more efficient. For example, Anthropic's Claude is now available to all branches of the U.S. federal government, supporting sensitive workloads for just $1. The Department of Defense has invested $200 million in Claude, and thousands of scientists use it daily to accelerate research. Results are impressive. Average task completion times have dropped from 3 hours to just 15 minutes, a 92% reduction. Tasks that once required a college-level education are now completed 12 times faster. These numbers aren't just theoretical, they're being realized in real government offices, where AI handles everything from policy analysis to constituent emails, dramatically improving response times and freeing up human workers for higher-level tasks. AI like Claude is making governments faster and cheaper. There are important caveats. Human oversight remains essential. AI-generated outputs are always reviewed by experts before being used officially. There are also concerns about workforce displacement, as AI can automate the most skill-intensive tasks, potentially leading to deskilling over time. For states, the real impact depends on how quickly they adopt AI, the governance frameworks they establish, and how well they train workers. Cost savings are real, but governments often use those savings to improve services rather than cut budgets. For example, a city office using Claude to handle 3,000 emails a month now responds in a day instead of 5, but the focus is on better service, not just saving money. The bottom line, AI is a powerful tool, but its benefits depend on smart policy and implementation. Singapore stands out as a global example of economic success, thanks to its unique system. The Central Provident Fund (CPF) requires citizens to save for housing, healthcare, and retirement, so the government doesn't pay out pensions from current taxes. Instead, contributions are invested, and returns often exceed obligations. This sovereign wealth approach creates a cash flow surplus by design, with the state acting more like an investment manager than a traditional welfare provider. Singapore's government is already highly digital, and adding AI could make it even more efficient, reducing healthcare costs, streamlining public housing, and improving investment decisions. The result could be even larger surpluses, some of which are already returned to citizens through schemes like GST vouchers. If AI further boosts these surpluses, Singapore could move closer to something like a citizen dividend. Most states can't simply copy Singapore's model. Success relies on factors that are hard to replicate: small geography, no defense burden, low corruption, long-term planning, and compulsory savings. While AI can help any government become more efficient, it benefits competent, well-structured governments the most. For other states, significant institutional reforms would be needed before AI-driven efficiency could translate into better public goods. Even with AI, funding something like universal basic income remains out of reach for most. Administrative savings are meaningful but not nearly enough to cover the trillions required. Ultimately, AI is a tool that can supercharge good governance, but the real transformation depends on political will, policy design, and the unique context of each state.